Success in the deer woods doesn't come easy. You can't buy it. You have to earn it. You can choose your own results through a year of work, adventure, preparation, and scouting, a lifetime of learning, and even a bit of luck. All of this gives us opportunity, the opportunity to dream, that all of the work, practice, and dedication might pay off, and to share that dream with the next generation, and to head into a stand with that dream. That at any given moment you may have earned the chance to spend just a moment in time with a legend.
Stealth Cam presents Dean Partridge's Canadian Whitetail, brought to you by Ozonics, undetectable, undeniable. Excalibur Crossbow, the most durable and accurate crossbows on Earth. The Heater Bodysuit, the ultimate cold weather hunting garment. Nocturnal Lighted Nox, switch on accuracy and let it glow. The Raculator, score your trophy fast, easy, and accurate. Glendale, the biggest and toughest 3D targets in the universe. Muddy, serious gear for serious hunters. New archery products, hunt with confidence. Hoyman, your land, your legacy. Tacticam, share your hunt. Old Timer Knives, built for generations. And by Stealth Cam, proven reliability, proven quality, proven performance.
Needless to say, the last year presented us with some of the toughest challenges and stories that we've ever shared. But this week, we look back at the 2018 season.
You want him? Yep. Yes. Down, bud.
There was no doubt that Jason was a killer, and anything that he set his sights on, including the 188-inch G2 buck, was in big trouble.
He's a great deer. We got him out here. I got my tags cut right behind me. We're gonna get a tag on him. Take him to the skinning shed.
One of the most exciting times to be a boy, and one of the most exciting times to be a boy's father, tragedy struck, and Jason was taken from young Cole's life without warning in a sudden plane accident. It was unbelievable, shocking, and unfair, and that's only what I felt, let alone the tragedy and heartbreak for young Cole. We also knew that if there was one thing that could even begin to comfort, even begin to heal Cole, and one place that he could still be with his father, it would be in the outdoors. And we were just weeks away from what was to be Cole's first Saskatchewan whitetail season, not even knowing if the young man would want to go. Not one, but both of the target bucks had made an appearance. Cole was patient and made his decision, waiting for a good shot. Shortest tracking job ever, Cole.
Whew. Man, I'm so pumped for you. That's awesome. I'm speechless.
No one was ready, the least of which could have been Bailey, when the worst came true. When just days after her 15th birthday, her father Jason was killed in a plane accident, tearing him from her life. And just weeks later, it was the start of whitetail season, and I didn't know what Bailey was going to do. I didn't know if she was going to come to hunt deer. I didn't know if Bailey was ever going to want to hunt again. But Bailey knew. Watching Bailey just enjoy the night, a night unlike I've maybe ever had in the deer stand, made me realize that maybe shooting a deer wasn't the reason Bailey was here in this stand. The buck closer still, I looked over and seen what I'd been waiting for. Pretty awesome. I'm pretty happy for you, Bailey.
Thank you for taking me out. Spent lots of nights with me.
It was sure a lot of fun. We got to sit a few different stands and see a lot of, you got to see so many deer.
This segment of Canadian Whitetail has been brought to you by Bog. More than just a shooting rest. Bog, engineered for the unknown. This segment of Canadian Whitetail has been brought to you by Glendale, the only 3D target with a replaceable 4-sided core. Glendale, the biggest and toughest 3D targets in the universe.
When this young buck looks back and quickly vacates, Brendan leans over to look and instantly sees what has snuck in on him downwind. Almost out of nowhere, it's the big 6x6 flyer buck.
Been kind of a drought here since 2012. I shot a deer, 190-inch whitetail with the bow, and I've been trying to get a big deer since then.
So this arrow, we're recording this because this arrow acts as a contract. If we give you this arrow and you load it in the crossbow, it's an agreement between you and Canadian Whitetail Outfitters Incorporated that we don't shoot until it's a joint decision. Shoot, okay?
Understood.
So it's a brown is down.
I understand.
Just be the right brown one. All right?
It's gotta be brown though.
All right. Or gray.
Understood.
Those guys get gray.
Understood.
All right, boys. Brown shoes down, let's do it. Can't eat the antlers, eh, Diener? Day 1, Saskatchewan. Headed into the valley. I have no idea what that means, but it sounds pretty promising. Got a couple inches of snow last night, and she turned cold. It's go time.
While hoping that all the brown it's down comments were just joking around, as we loaded up, I may have been just a little bit glad on my decision to sit with Bud myself, and we were headed off to the valley. Snug in our little frozen valley, Bud had looked up to see the valley buck making his way back through, chasing does. Knowing he wouldn't stay long to feed, Bud got ready to take the first shot presented. don't think that one's gonna go very far.
No, he's not going far. He was.
Congratulations.
Well, Dean, thank you. Sure appreciate it. Thanks.
With the spot set up, the buck regular, and after a summer of daily practice, it was time for one last check that she was ready. This time out of a blind, just like how she'd be hunting. Shortly into our first night, we had spotted the timber buck, and after years of waiting, Taylor was ready.
Is that okay?
You just killed the timber buck.
I did.
It's a little bit bigger than my first deer, Taylor. There was a forkhorn there. She said he came in and the forkhorn came in, and she said, "Oh, the forkhorn comes back, I might shoot it." And then she changed her mind about this buck, eh?
This segment brought to you by AAE. Innovation and integrity is in our blood. Quality and dependability is in our products. This segment has been brought to you by the Heater Bodysuit. The Heater Bodysuit is the ultimate cold weather hunting garment that allows you to stay on stand longer and sit comfortably. The Heater Bodysuit. You stay warm or your money back.
A heavy 10 that we had had on stealth cam since October, but never in daylight, not even once. And Josh gives them a rundown of their odds.
So the chances of you two shooting these two deer is like
I doubt it's gonna happen.
Well, who doesn't love those odds? But with heavy drop beams and gnarly tines, the next day would be the start of Joe's hunt for the drop beam 10. On the first hour of the first day of Joe's first Canadian whitetail hunt, the nearly nocturnal drop beam 10 had made an appearance. That big frame stepping out, first hour or last, Kyle knew this was his buck.
I mean, nowhere can you go in the world and hunt deer like this. Like literally nowhere in the world can you go and hunt deer like this in this kind of conditions. Like,
Heavy and gnarly, this buck was the deer of many hunters' dreams. We had gotten just one stealth cam photo of him, but this was the first look up close. Not his target buck, Cam now had the most difficult decision to make. And when Cam decided, I nearly couldn't believe it. As Cam chose to hold out and watch this incredible deer walk away. on one of his last days to hunt, and after passing one tremendous buck, in hopes of an encounter with the big curved brow 10, here he was on one of the most beautiful winter days of the season. Broadside at just 20 yards, Cam draws to take his shot.
We just hit the curved brow buck.
It's a pretty deer, hey?
He's a very nice deer.
It's kind of a unique hunt for any of us, hey? It's a brand new spot this year.
Yeah.
Came down, put a camera in. There was 4 pretty nice bucks. 2 looked like they were pretty mature, 2 looked pretty young.
And we filmed them all now.
You filmed every one of them, yeah. Only weekends to hunt. Kind of makes it a little bit more stressful. You only had the weekends off to hunt. And these new short seasons, like the season was closed for 5 weeks, and now when it's open, it's only open for 10 days. That gives you 1 weekend in the middle there.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations again.
Thank you.
Canadian Whitetail has also been brought to you by Central Boiler Outdoor Furnaces, the ultimate wood heat, Black Eagle Arrows, superior carbon technology, Thermoseed, stay outdoors, Tinks, makers of the world's finest deer lures and scents, Elite Archery, the world's most shootable bow, custom bow equipment, and Scott Archery.
So we're here first day of our hunt with Canadian Whitetail Outfitters again in northern Saskatchewan, and we've got it's something new for me. It's really windy today and snowing, not super cold like last year, but cold when you add this wind in, and I'm excited to see how the deer react up here. They're such different animals. Looking forward to getting out there and having a good day and seeing what we can see.
After nearly 50 hours on stand, Buddy was finally eye to eye with the Big 8 and ready to make it count with his Excalibur Assassin as soon as given the opportunity.
We've been here all week. This is our 5th day. So happy. Thank you, Dean. And thank you, Pete. Wish you were here, brother.
Congratulations, buddy. He is pretty, eh?
He's beautiful. Thanks, Dean. I appreciate it. He is gorgeous.
How many times have you hunted in your life? 0. This is your first time? Yeah. If you want to shoot this one, go ahead.
Dad gives the okay, and no one has to twist Cassidy's arm as she's ready. And makes an absolutely perfect shot. This hunt, these memories, are what true trophies are made of, and everyone was so proud of young Cassidy on her fine buck. On the most unlikely of nights after the other deer had spooked, the giant that Scott calls Wicked had made an appearance. Now broadside at just 18 yards, it's Scott's big moment as shot at an archery dream buck. A decade of doing this seems like a blink, and here's the more high fives, more fist bumps, and more big smiles. And thank you to all who follow us, to our team that makes this production possible, to all those that we've shared a deer stand with, then to our partners and advertisers that support us. But most of all, to these incredible animals that call the Whitetail Woods home.
This segment has been brought to you by Wild Edge and the ultimate climbing system, the Step Ladder. Safely design your climb in any tree, anywhere, with the most versatile, lightweight, and compact climbing system, the Step Ladder. Canadian Whitetail has also been brought to you by these fine sponsors. For exclusive content, follow Dean and the team on Facebook, as well as on Instagram and Twitter @WhitetailDean. To view all past and present episodes of Canadian Whitetail, as well as new original content, visit us on our YouTube and Carbon TV channels. For Canadian Whitetail gear and apparel, visit CanadianWhitetailTV.com.
What do you